thing I liked is I thought we were pretty consistent throughout. Not many games, lately have we won every quarter. We didn't really ever have a big burst. I didn't think our energy was particularly high, but we were consistent throughout, and playing from in front the whole game. So that part was good.
In your meeting with Gundy last week, to come out of that, was it more pick and rolls for him? It seemed like you're running maybe more pick and rolls for him.
I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't, to be honest. I'd have to go back and look at our charts. It doesn't seem that way to me. Tonight he didn't hit foul trouble, and so, he was closer to where we would want his minutes to be, probably up around the 33, 34 minute mark. Tonight he was 31 and a half, so getting a little closer there, so he's getting some more opportunities. But no, other than that, I don't really know if anything's very different.
So it's only one. Go ahead.
No, I insist.
No,
One of you asked
Stan, what did you see from Gilbert tonight? Did it seem like he's starting to regain his shooting speed?
Well, he made shots. I mean, so I think that's, it helps everybody look a lot better. I'll tell you what, because bottom line is they put points on the scoreboard when the ball goes in the basket, so you can do a lot of other good things, but you've got to, when you get shots, put the ball in the basket, and he'd been struggling here for a while, so it was good to see him make shots and hopefully get some confidence going. So I thought that was a positive outing for him.
Were you wondering after the Sacramento thing and then the big win at against Oklahoma City that tonight, did you wonder where your guys were?
Well, to be honest, I said to him at halftime, I thought that the first half tonight was a lot like the Oklahoma City game. We didn't get behind early, but it was a high-scoring game. It was 59-51. We really hadn't put anything into the game defensively. It was sort of a low-energy, low-intensity half where we were relying on our offense. I thought it was very, very similar to the Sacramento game, and that's what I told him at halftime. And we've got to get to the point where we quit picking and choosing when we're going to guard. And I thought our defense, other than the fact that Steven Jackson was lights out tonight. I mean, really what they scored on in the second half were Steven Jackson isolations, period. They just gave him the ball and he got all the shots. They didn't move the ball. They didn't, really pass the ball much. It was just him going one-on-one. I mean, they have 14 assists for the game. I mean, it wasn't ball movement. It was just him, and he was great. But other than that, and I thought we played him decently at times. Other than him, they didn't have much going. I thought our defense was better in the second half, so that was a positive.
Was it nice to see some points come from guys other than Dwight tonight?
Again, I'm not that focused on who gets the points. I was glad to see Gil have a good shooting night. Other than him, we really, we shot the ball poorly again from three-point range. But he stepped up and made some. I thought that was a good thing to get us going. Turk had 6 assists again, so that was good. And Dwight really, the biggest difference is that, than what he's been doing lately is he didn't make his free throws, Otherwise, he's looking at 24, 25 points again. So, it was, offensively, I was fine with what we did. I didn't think we had great energy, but, we scored some fast break points, and, I thought we did some good things on the offensive end.
I know at times you like to pick out 3-4 game stretches. This 3-game stretch you got New York, Miami, Chicago. Can you talk about that?
You know what? I just don't. Yeah, obviously we're going to have 3 real challenging games. It's good teams, but we're just really right now where we are as a team. I haven't singled out games or stretches or teams or anything else. We simply need to take it day by day, and we need to really focus on getting better every time out, no matter who we're playing. So, this game tonight was every bit as big as the game will be on Tuesday night or Thursday or Friday. I know the fans don't see it that way, but where we are as a team, we're down now to 22 games. We've got to really keep working toward getting things together, and so there's really, those games are no more important than anything else.
I know you talked about this before the game, but Dwight on the ledge there with the 50 technicals. Do you think that maybe this upcoming stretch, considering the opponents you have, maybe makes him aware that he's?
I really don't
right
know on that. I mean, it's look, he and I and Otis. I mean, we've had our talk about it. I mean, I'm not, I haven't talked to him about it in a couple of weeks. I don't plan to. I mean, it's just not something that's you're going to talk about, every day. If I see something going on in a game where he's looking frustrated, things like that, then I'll say something at that point. But it's not something I'm going to harp on.
Talk specifically about the Knicks. I mean, you're not practicing tomorrow.
They're obviously new now. I mean, they're a lot different than the last time we played them. Tonight will be only their third game together, and so they will be probably looking a little bit different and a little bit better every time they go out there. But we know the people. I mean, you're talking, three great players they're built around. I mean, Stoudemire, Anthony, and Billups. It's sort of funny to me, in fact, when they talk about the trade, it's always the Melo deal. And it's like Chauncey Billups is an inconsequential player or something, like he was a throw-in the deal. I mean, my God, the guy's one of the most successful point guards we've had in this league in the last decade. He's still playing at an extremely high level. Just look what he was doing with Denver. And people acted like, I was sort of laughing when people said the Knicks gave up too much. They gave up, Wilson Chandler and Gallinari and Timofey Mozgov, which first of all I don't think would be too much for Carmelo anyway, but they also got back Chauncey Billups. I mean, I understand, and Felton was in that deal. They got back Chauncey Billups and Carmelo Anthony. They got two great players, not one. So, those guys, they're going to be a great offensive team. I mean, it would be impossible to have those three guys playing in Mike D'Antoni's system and not be a great offensive team. So, but there's a lot more to it than that, and it's like anybody. It's like us. It's like anybody. You're going to just have to see how it all comes together. But certainly, great talent, and there's a lot of interest in them right now. So I'm sure for our fans, it will be an evening they're looking forward to.
Stan, you guys prepared to go with Bass as the backup center for the rest of the run?
Yeah, I mean, between Brandon and Ryan and Malik, I mean, we'll throw it together. I mean, we gave Dwight an incredible amount of rest tonight. It was almost a night off for him. He only played 33 minutes, almost a night off, and everybody, all the fans were a little disappointed because he had a bad game. He only had 20 and 10. And the way he's been playing lately, 20 and 10, you look and go, wow, you really didn't have a big night tonight. I mean, he's raised the bar so high now that 20 and 10 in 33 minutes is sort of ho-hum. It's okay. Nobody's going to kill him for it, but also nobody's going to get excited and say what a great game he had. He only had 20 and 10. That would have been a season for me in college, by the way. A season.
Isn't that kind of what you want, more of those, though? Because it means maybe other guys are...
Yeah, well, but tonight I really think it's a function of the minutes. I mean, if he plays 40 minutes, he'd go in 20% more. I mean, now you're, 24 and 14, 25 and 14. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not very worried about Dwight's play. Let's put it that way.